Ravi was a young boy of 10, full of curiosity and energy. His best friend in the world was his loyal dog, Max. Max was a golden retriever with a shiny coat and a gentle demeanor. The two were inseparable, spending their days exploring the fields and forests around their village. One sunny afternoon, Ravi and Max set out on an adventure to the far side of the forest, a place they had never been before. Ravi had heard stories about a hidden lake that shimmered like 1,000 diamonds under the sunlight. He wanted to see it for himself and share the experience with Max. They walked deeper into the forest, following a narrow, winding path. The trees grew denser, and the sounds of the village faded away. Ravi felt a mix of excitement and nervousness, but Max trotted confidently beside him, wagging his tail. After what seemed like hours, they finally reached the hidden lake. It was more beautiful than Ravi had imagined. The water was crystal clear, reflecting the blue sky and surrounding greenery. Ravi and Max spent hours playing by the lake, splashing in the water and chasing each other. As the sun began to set, Ravi realized it was time to head home. But when they tried to retrace their steps, they found the forest looked different in the dim light. The narrow path they had followed was no longer visible, and every direction seemed unfamiliar. Panic began to set in. Ravi's heart pounded as he tried to stay calm. He remembered his parents' advice: if you ever get lost, stay in one place and wait for help. He found a large tree with a hollow trunk and decided to stay there with Max for the night. Max sensed Ravi's fear and stayed close, offering comfort with his warm presence. Ravi hugged Max tightly, whispering, "We'll be okay, Max. Someone will find us." As night fell, the forest came alive with sounds Ravi had never heard before. The rustling of leaves, the hooting of an owl, and the distant howls of unknown animals made it hard for him to sleep. But with Max by his side, Ravi felt a little braver. The next morning, Ravi was awakened by the sound of voices calling his name. His parents, along with villagers, had organized a search party and were scouring the forest for him. Ravi stood up and shouted, "Over here! We're over here!" Max barked loudly, helping to guide the searchers to their location. Soon, Ravi's parents appeared, their faces filled with relief and joy. They hugged Ravi tightly, tears streaming down their faces. "We were so worried," his mother said, her voice trembling. Ravi's father patted Max on the head. "Good boy, Max. You kept Ravi safe." As they made their way back to the village, Ravi felt grateful for his brave and loyal companion. He realized that no matter how lost he might feel with Max by his side, he would always find his way home.